from stage right? Or left? Oh,
Are you part of the acting troupe?
why are you carrying around a lantern like that? What are you supposed to be? The ghost of
I'll leave the role-playing to the professionals. But you should...
Well, I'll be. It's like the haze is cleared from my mind.
You're not just saying that, right? How can you be sure?
A fine thing to say. How about I spoil the middle of the play for you? Then will you... Delphos and Cerulia. Act 2. Delphos and Cerulia begin a peaceful life together. Until one day, an emissary of the Mana Goddess comes to Delphos, begging for his help to save the... This fairy tells him of great Benevodon monsters brought about by the Mortals' War. Only one... Delphos accepts the mission and receives the Sword of Mana. Miraculously, his injured arm is healed and is...
Okay. Delphos takes the Mana Sword and goes off to slay the Benevodon.
Why am I still here prattling on to you? I have to find the troop leader and let her know... Thanks, I guess.
Accepting the goddess's request and her sword. He really was a hero back then.
The goddess is heroic. No, the goddess...
Mister?
Nobody. Just some theater enthusiast. In fact, the troop leader asked us to ask you to look at this...
The goddess is hero champion! Slayer of all...
Well, well!
Well, I should rehearse once first before I go back. At the behest of the Mana Goddess, Delphos traveled. The road was tough, but Delphos persevered. He single-handedly defeated all 8 mighty monsters. Delphos was unstoppable for one reason and one alone. A promise made on end... Someday, I swear I will return to you.
He traveled the whole world subduing Benevodon's...
I'm saved! They can't recast me now, but I better... You have my...
We're lucky the Lumina Lantern worked.
There is a bright future.
Now that we've gotten the hang of it, let's...
Agreed. We gotta get the troop leader to remember her part. She should be on stage. Time to bust out the Lumina Lantern one more time.
If it isn't the arms. Thank you for
Is everyone accounted for?
Well, there is one minor hiccup.
Oh, this is
What? Did something...
No, not her. Look at the sky.
Huh?
Oh, no!
I've got a bad...
Take cover here. We'll check it out.
I'll come with you. The show cannot go on.
Stick close to us and don't...
No, not the sky. It was so pretty before.
Let's check outside. This could be something much more serious than a missing lead.
Wait a second. Aish? What are you doing here?
Please note that I do not bring glad tidings. I observed a peculiarly dense concentration of mana power flowing toward. The Temple of Wendel, as I'm sure you know, was once the elemental power of darkness, namely knowledge, and that of light, for those with knowledge are wont to seek the truth. In the distant past, Those learn...
Informative lecture, but we have other things to worry about. Namely, if that man...
Yes, as Jule has undoubtedly...
Figures. Always trust your...
Benevodon of Light? Oh dear.
Delafos? I had not accounted...
This gentleman is merely playing the part, but his Cerulean counterpart is no...
I did notice some...
Oh dear.
We should go out.
For a moment, I mistook that man for Delafos himself. A brilliant costume, that.
Yeah, he got me too. It's a bit of a...
Dear Dale, my heart. I will wait for you.
What did she say? I couldn't make it out. Maybe she's rehearsing?
Beloved Dale, champion of the goddess, and hero to the people. Do not bother with me. I am fine.
She doesn't seem to know what she's doing.
We must keep a weather eye on her whereabouts.
Yes!
Dear Dalo, forgive them. Be a beacon of hope.
This reminds me of when Palomino went off on her own in Tata.
How far is our troop leader planning to go? It could be dangerous.
Let me see. A rare item!
Dalo.
Wait, don't... Cerulia, you must escape! I will sacrifice my arm!
Dalo, I will. Huh? What are you doing?
You were not in your right mind.
Why am I here?
You don't remember.
There is a chance that your consciousness was corrupted by an out...
Your conversation sounded like lines straight from your play.
No, it was all at...
Hang on. Let's...
No, nothing.
The glaring light will obscure the boundaries of reality. The cause of this amnesia may be linked to the reactivation of the Benevodon of Light. Appropriate.
Light, like the moon, has power over the mind. It...
Sounds like our only...
I shall leave the subjugation of our foe in...
How noble. So, you don't intend to...
My, you are smarter than you look. I would be remiss in...
Let Aish do what he needs to.
My thoughts are with you, even when we are apart.
Yeah.
Wendell, huh? Here we... This place has been here since the time of fire.
Was the world really that different back...
Honestly, Sproutlings and spirits lived in a whole other realm, so... But now I wonder what people hope to gain. I never cared about that.
You've grown a lot over this journey.
A change of heart isn't a bad thing. My
Thanks. I'll try not to let...
Aha, so you were...
That's not what I said.
Like the truth seekers of old, our travel...
Okay, that's an...
Right! We have a duty to...
Odd that Aish had no interest in observing the Benevodon.
I think he was preoccupied with the actors and what happened to them.
I see. A stranger phenomenon superseding the interest in the first. That does sound like him.
If I turn it like this...
Aha! The key is reflecting the light, so we can move forward.
This is hard. Val, you do it.
Sure. Time to get more practice in with the elemental vessel. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Yes! Watch your step here.
You are all welcome. Not one rival remains.
They weren't so tough.
I failed. I wasn't by her side.
Huh? That voice. Can no one else hear it? Help us out! Looks like we've been teleported. If I turn it like this...
I should never have gone. I would never have left her side had I known.
Wait, there it is again. Is that Taylorfoot?
No but. We triumphed together.
If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Taking this.
Val, is something wrong? Stopping suddenly and looking around at nothing. I'm here if you need someone to talk to.
Oh, sorry, no. I'm just trying to be extra careful in here. I'm fine. Help us out! Looks like we've been teleported. What new unseen challenges await us? Please work! I'm brimming with power! Deilophos had to travel the whole world to defeat the Benevodons.
All 8 by himself? I can't imagine me and Rambo trying to fight him.
Please work! Looks like we've been teleported.
Looks like I've powered up.
Did the spirit realm look like this, Julie? The spirit realm looks more like Grunius, actually. But there were stone structures like this, too. Brings back memories.
Okay, that did the trick.
That's all of them.
I'm brimming with power. Yes!
One rival remains.
Take this!
They were not our equal.
If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Let's rest up.
You always have to fight! I mean, come on!
If it can't be reasoned with, we gotta fight.
snowball at its source.
I think we made it angry. So persistent. But there's no way we're giving up now.
Do all the alms have to deal with this thing on their pilgrimages? I doubt it. This whole trip is a little irregular.
Grant me power! Looks like we've been teleported.
All I wanted. It was all I wanted in life. And yet...
He sounds like he's in pain. Like the memories are too hard to bear. I can handle it! Come at me! Easy! So cool!
We should be prepared for subsequent strikes.
Power of mana! Thanks for the pick-me-up.
If the light passes through, the floor appears?
I think the floor's there the whole time. We just can't make it out.
Light leads the way to truth in all things, you might say, including the floor.
Taking this? Watch your step here.
They look like
What tricky terrain!
Out of my way!
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
Val, you were touching your chest. You okay?
Yeah, it's probably nothing. It's just a bruise. Don't worry about me.
I think he's been acting weird since we got to Wendell, Percy.
I agree. He thinks that we are not aware of his absent looks and far-off thoughts.
Okay, that did the trick. If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. Okay, that did the trick. This is kind of exciting. Is this? If I turn it like this... Okay, that did the trick. Yes!
Just one more look. One more smile.
What does Delafos mean?
Cold makes
made it out. Barely. Power of Mana! Looks like we've been teleported.
We're so high up. Are we above the clouds? Please tell me this is as high as we're gonna get.
You can see the path that leads ahead. There may be someone lying in wait.
Probably the Benevodon and Delafos. Be wary of both, Val.
Right. We should prepare now before we move on.
Champion of the goddess, enemy of my kin. Your truth from the past differs from what you thought. My hitherto eternal seal.
Delafos! Give me Hina's...
Wait, Val. Something...
I am overflowing with power! This is the strength I remember! With such energy at my command, I will take my revenge on the goddess!
Light is but a shadows breed where light is strong. Pray with I, Celestine.
But wait! We have so many questions!
Looks like the judgment has to come first.
Then we better survive.
Maybe we should catch the big one.
Shade side.
You are not the goddess's chosen champion. Nor are you a hero of the people. Why then do you fight?
No. We want to make things better. Not because someone asked us to, but because we know... Tell me, what made Delafos... The character in Delafos and Cerulean... He was the goddess's chosen... What happened to him?
Light is a utter devotion corrupt. You and he suck.
The same... Hina.
I do not bestow known truths upon mortals, but I shall...
Look, the light element.
Heyo! It's me,
Lumina! It's been...
That you, Julie? Glad to see you! I'm getting deja vu seeing Delafos in the state.
Delafos attacked her in that form? Why go to such lengths to hurt the god?
We should warn her that her old...
Do you think there's a way to seek an audience with the god?
All this fuss and we still don't know what...
Suffering the same...
That is what the
Yeah, it's gotta be... I could feel it the further...
Bearing light will obscure the boundaries of...
All we've got are theories. What I know... But no matter what his reasons, that's the only way to know what really happened. And...
Look at you! Okay.
Fairy?
Soulguard Val. Seeker of answers and truth. By the grace of the goddess of mana, I name you the Ohm of Light.
Me? In Ulm?
But Val's already got a job.
Those aren't mutually exclusive. Liza was a soul guard once.
Seeker of Truth. A suitable pseudonym.
Lumina does have...
Of course I did.
Okay. I, Val the Soul Guard.
Lucky for us all, I'm pretty sure a soul guard who is also an all...
Convincing who?
Well, what are you waiting for? Go back to the town.
We made it back to Teratio. Aisha's probably in the front of the theater. Yes!
Welcome. What will it be? Please stop by again.
Welcome. We've got what you need. Come again.
You've returned. I assume that means you've...
Oh, enough about that. The sky...
We remember the entire script.
Out of courtesy, I refrained from asking anything about the...
Of course. Deilophos and Cerulia, final act. The hero comes to the end of his long journey.
With the power of the Mana Sword, Deilophos managed to subdue...
Knowing that such awesome power should not be left in the hands of mortals, Deilophos returned the sword to the goddess.
With the war ended and the Benevodon threat quelled, Deilophos found he had no more need to fight. His duty was complete.
He returned home to his beloved Cerulia to live out the rest of his days in peace and tranquility. The end.
There. Now that that's settled, the show must go on. We have to find our Olm of Light, after all.
You'll see, Fairy. We'll put on a performance that knocks your wings off.
Wait, I, was actually named the Alm already. Sorry, I...
What? Yep. Everyone, meet your new Alm of Light, Val. It was back in Wendell after we beat the Benevodon.
A plot twist!
No one saw...
Hey-o! It's true!
Lumina?
But then, what will we tell our patrons?
Oh, I get it now. The performers take pride.
Oh, well, you know, things just kind of worked out differently this time. Deilophos...
Troop leader, I have an idea that would make the...
Special...
We add a 5th act featuring the Olm of Light. Then, we have a scene where Val leaves for the Mana Tree. It'll...
You want...
Not a speaking role, just a guest appearance.
Do you want a part, Lumina? It is a one...
My time has come! I've always wanted...
It's a deal! The rest of the...
Oh, wait a minute.
Thank you for your patience. Without further ado, Teratio presents Deilophos and Cerulia.
Val, this was our best year yet. I'm honored.
And I think I speak for all of Lorimar when I say...
Oh, such a thrilling theatrical.
Fairy attends this performance.
Now then, As for myself, I have said my goodbyes to my colleague.
About that, before we she's gotta know some way to stop.
Ah, yes. You cannot leave
Delafos seeks revenge.
Plus, he's looking pretty. There you have it.
If that is the consensus of the group.
Enthusiasm.
Why am I not surprised? You do realize that no person has been... And yet, you continue on. Val, may I request an
I know that being named in Ulm is rare. I'm still just me. With Delafos still out there, but I'm still here. And I'm still...
Understood. Protector to the last, I see. Your resolve is...
I'm rooting for you all!
Off to the sanctuary to meet with the goddess of mana at last. Time for a stretch.
What role would you want if you were in a play, Palomina?
I would want to audition for a part completely opposite to my actual personality.
Say no more. How about a villain, like an evil witch or a greedy tyrant?
Let's plan our next move.
Chronicle every detail of our Soul Guard Kum Alm's journey. Every word he said, every path he's trod. Oh, and I mustn't forget the events at Teratio.
Aish is keeping himself very busy with his records.
Yeah, well, it keeps him happy. I'm just glad he joined the convoy. Taking this. Let's rest up.
Welcome. What will it be? Stop by again.
Welcome. What'll it be? You have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. You have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. You have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. You have a good eye. Thank you for your purchase. Come again.
Welcome. What can I get for you? Please come again.
Let's plan our next move.
With this much lucre, perhaps I can procure a present for Ian.
There's something strange about this butterfly. Yes! Let's teach them.
Easy!
You've got a long way to go before you can challenge us.
Thanks for the pick-me-up.
Let us proceed, post-haste.
Let's plan our next move. Now that we're back, we should find Trent. I wish we'd been able to thank Trent for his help earlier.
He probably saved our bark back there. Goodbye, Convoy. Hello, Calamity.
I was so desperate to get Hina's core stone. I almost lost myself. We owe him.
Who knows? We might get another chance to show our appreciation to Trent.
Arms, I see you have returned.
Phew! You had...
Your thanks. As the overseer of the sanctuary, I could not sit idle.
Trent? As in the sentry of the sanctuary? Watcher of the...
Not now, Aish.
As for you, here is where the escort's journey ends. You have been appointed as an arm in your own.
Thank you. But before that...
Curious. I would inquire as to what you have seen and heard on your travel.
We know that Delafos is planning to take his...
He's going around reviving benevolence to stir up trouble.
The point is that Delafos is regaining strength, and now he looks really weird.
Before long, he will arrive to assault the sanctuary.
You plan to...
We feel partially responsible for his... Plus, he still has Hina's core stone.
Your plight... It is not my wish to... But I believe I am coming to understand what the elementals... Steel yourselves all. Prepare your minds and hearts for...
Ominous word. We'll stop by after we hash things out with the mana...
Very well.
Thanks. Now it's off to see the mana goddess.
The Sanctuary of Mana.
Carino!
Oh!
That's gotta be...
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Familiar.
The fairy.
Dropping those eaves of... Life begins with the mana tree.
Oh, then the mana tree overseas.
When the world was still Fadiel, the mana...
Yes, if Kijiel had not...
Incredible. If only I could tell everyone back home what...
We've wasted enough time looking. It's...
How might one find the goddess in order to seek an audience?
Follow the path and it will lead you to... monsters. We never had monster infestation.
The barrier around the Mana Sanctuary is... I happen to have several hypotheses. Some species might have been trapped inside of the barrier at the time of...
Oh my, Master...
Let him talk. Maybe...
We should...
I didn't account for monsters once we were in the sanctuary. What could be the cause?
Leave the hypothesis to Ace, Mori. We got bigger fish to fry.
Finally, a lucky break. Now that I'm an Ulm, I can protect you all the whole way.
Next! On!
Let's keep moving! Yes!
If there were trapped species inside of the barrier, we must take into account the change in habitat. Could evolution have played a part in creating this new subspecies? Or perhaps...
Should we permit him to ponder uninterrupted? Words will not reach him at this stage, I believe.
Ish, stop falling behind if you don't want to find your own way.
Let me see. A rare item! Yes! Taking this? They weren't so tough. Please work. I'm brimming with power.
It would have been nice to have Hina here to see this.
Yeah. She would have loved this view.
Then I'll be sure to soak up as much of the atmosphere as I can, for her sake.
That's the idea, Karina. I'll do the same. Help us out! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes!
What went through the minds of the Ulms of old as they walked this path?
Our thoughts often turn to those we left behind in times such as these.
Bittersweet to reminisce, but my heart still feels warm. I'll bet you the Ulms of the past will give us a warm welcome.
Please work. I'm brimming with power. This should make for a nice one. I feel kind of nervous carrying around so much lucre on my person. Please work. I'm brimming with... power.
Huh? The path stops. Then how do we...
Fairy could well have indicated the wrong route.
Do not doubt that you are on the correct path.
It's Vidiz. Golly, where are you?
You, your companion, must face whatever.
Don't worry. Vidiz.
Can you tell us how to continue?
I am the keeper of the future. There are many roads you...
I think so. We have a choice to complete the pilgrimage, or not. But please,
After learning the truth, how will you...
The truth?
Have you the strength? I do not know the depth of... Make me understand your hearts will lead...
She wants actions, not words, then.
We must convince her of our conviction.
You won't want to miss a moment of this, Vidiz.
I do not intend to blink. Now come. When tilling the lands to bear fruit, one must bear in mind the myriad disasters they will face. Extinguish the bane that threatens to incinerate all.
Wait, what? Give me a minute.
You are mistaken.
Oh no! That was wrong?
Disaster befall you!
She's summoning something! Look out!
Hold your nest.
Bring it on. I'm ready for anything.
As many rounds as it takes.
Though mortals yearn for the future, they are hindered by the shackles of their past. Expel the knowledge that leads mortals astray.
Really think about what she's telling us.
That is correct.
All right, got it. No one? Then we go all out.
Ain't over till it's over, Vidiz.
As Alm of Light, surely you can decipher the truth from that which is false. Discern your truth, and yours alone.
We put our trust in you, Val.
Think carefully. You are mistaken.
Oh no! That was wrong?
Now, it is those strong enough. Long have we prayed, for you may be the hero. Go forth.
Thank you. Aha! Nice to see that this place hasn't changed. No monsters either. Looks just like it did back in Fadiel times. You have had a long journey, but the mana tree is just ahead.
A long and laborious journey indeed.
The Alm's final destination.
And yet, we aren't here to offer our souls like those that...
Coda, the Alms.
Coda? Huh?
I am the guardian of this.
There are humans living with...
Living? No. To put it in terms you may understand, you passed Vidiz's trial admirably, Val.
You're my...
If we assume that long ago, people from Tiania... Then he...
My mission remains unchanged.
Do you know where we can find her, Guardian Coda?
You may refer to me as Trent and Vidiz have relayed your...
One of my ancestors is here? In the sanctuary? Well, I can't keep him or the mana goddess waiting. Time to go. Goddess of Man. I'm Val, and we've come here to ask for a... Delafos has broken free of his seal, and is going around the...
His only goal is to get...
We have so many questions to ask. About Delafos and...
Goddess?
I promise we're telling the truth.
We fully intend to sacrifice our souls when the...
She cannot hear you. She has not once...
Not a single source I have read has...
No one has ever been allowed this...
But Delafos is breathing...
Coda?
Vidiz believes that you can be trusted to make your own decision. Tell you how this all came to be.
What could have happened to the goddess? Coda should have some answers at least.